Alright, so this is a quick video to show how I make the images for our recipe roundup. It's very simple. We might get more complex later, but let me just show you first what I'm talking about, and I'll show you the two photo editing softwares that I use. I actually haven't figured out yet how to use more than one, or how to use only one, but I'll show you the two free softwares that we use. And the first one is PicMonkey. In PicMonkey, I create a very simple collage. Now, there's a free. We're using the free version. You don't need to edit, register, or sign in. If you wanted to upgrade to do other more complex designs, we would do that. At this point, we're not doing that, but we may in the future. So I'm going to show you what I'm talking about when I am talking about images for our recipe roundups, which are the blog posts that share a bunch of different recipes, similar recipes on the internet. And this is the image that I'm talking about. So it says, the 30 healthy pumpkin recipes, and it's a little collage with the different recipes that are featured in this post, as well as a little title tag right there. So the way that we make this first part, this is without the title, we start by making a collage. So we go to PicMonkey, PICmonkey.com. Just go, and you don't need to sign into this one. Now we click on collage, and we want you to upload an image to begin with, so we'll choose that one. And it's going to upload it, and it's going to start a collage for you. So this is where it brings you, and see there's a long one, and then there's two smaller ones. And what I do is I've already uploaded this one. Now we're going to upload some other images, and these are just images that we took from the post that we created. So we'll upload. Let's upload all of these as well as this one. Alright, so we'll just upload them all at once since it's faster that way. And so there you have it. So now I'm going to look at these. Now that I have these, I'm going to look at them and decide which ones do I think are the most enticing. I think this one for sure, this donut recipe. And since and then what we want to look is we want to look to see which one will be the best for this large space right here. And just looking at the imaging, you can tell that if we were to crop this one to make it smaller to fit into that large space, it would still work out. So we'll drag this over and put it into there. And then we can kind of move it to where we want it to be. I like there, that's good. And then look at the other images. I really like this image here, so we'll drag that image over into the top. Looks really good. And then I think out of all of these, very, very classic is the apple cider recipe. So this one's a nice apple cider recipe, and we'll just load that up as well. We want to make sure that when we use these images, some of the images that we use on our site will have text on them already, just based on using them from other people's websites, borrowing them. Of course, we only use them if we're linking back to their website and giving them photo credit. Like this image here, we would never use that in one of our photo collages. And we rarely use them on our other collages, but this one was a good image, and we didn't find any other that had better images without the text. So that's fine. But we want to make sure that there's no text on these. And so I like that just as it is. I think it's really nice. And so then what we would do is we would save it. That's as simple as it is, this first step, when we save it. All right, and so I'm going to name this. We're going to keep it a JPEG. JPEGs are very universal and simple to deal with, in the format we like to deal with for our images. So I'm going to call this healthy apple recipes. Save to my computer. All right, and so there it is. So we have that there, so we're done with that step of this. And the next step would be to come and upload it into our Canva. So we're signed into this, and you likely already have been using the sign-in for the Canva. So we sign into our Lifestyle Dynamics Canva, and we will go to, we'll actually go to Facebook post or social media. Either one will work. Let's just do social media. I believe that has the same size. I think the size here is, yeah, it's a square. So as long as it's a square, it'll work out for you. All right, so what we want to do here, we want to click on Uploads. And we're going to upload our own. So that recipe post that we did, we're uploading it here. And it appears right there. And so now we can drag this into here. And just drag it to make sure that it covers all of the white area. Okay, and I see a little bit of white over here. So, and all we do is we select the text that we want to use. So let's see. Let's try this one. Thank you. I'm doing our video. 30 healthy apple recipes. It doesn't look like that one's working out, so let's try this one. You might have to play around a little bit with the wording to get one that you like, and you can always change the color and change the font. This is especially important with these, that the font and the coloring that you use is visible. That's the most important. I'm gonna just get rid of this last part. Delete it. So the font on here, the font I like. The color, though, is not working. As you can see, that it's blending into the background. So I need something that stands out. So we'll try red. So red has to do with apples. See if that works out. So I'm going to turn everything red. Okay, and then I'm just going to make it a little bit bigger. Make the whole thing a bit bigger. And make sure it's centered. So that's pretty good. So I'll just center it here. I actually want to see how it looks if this part is black. But you get the idea. So once we're done with that, then we would click the download button and choose image for web. We don't need a super high quality one because all we're using it for is the web. And we download it, and then we would simply upload it to our post on WordPress, and we would be able to use it on social media and all of that. So that's all. That's how you do it. Just using those two softwares, PicMonkey, P-I-C Monkey, and Canva. And